What's up, everybody? Welcome to Diamond Owl Studios, the #1 place for reactions. I'm Paper Chase.
And it's the one and only Diamond Don Juan, and we are back with another reaction just for you.
Back. What's going on, Don?
Well, we are reacting to one of our favorites on the channel, none other than the man himself. The man, the myth, the legend, Micky Flanagan.
Micky Flanagan. And yeah, we've done like a few bits by him. I mean, honestly, every time we do it, we just fall in love and even more and more, and we
Absolutely
laugh.
nothing. That's what we're doing today.
That's what the bit's called, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And what we pretty much do every time we come in here.
Yeah, we don't do much, you know. It's
just
kinda...
absolutely nothing. Just sit here, yuck it up. You know what I mean? For you guys, hopefully you are enjoying it. I mean, obviously you're tapping in, so
yeah.
You know.
And I do want to tell you one thing that's a little bit justified. When we our first Micky Flanagan reaction, you swore up and down that he was Irish, and we got roasted in the comments
I
that
said Flanagan was an Irish name.
His dad's Irish.
Okay.
That's what was left in the comments. So
I said his name, Flanagan. Oh, and people were like, "Oh, yeah, kind of odd that there'd be some Irish people in the UK."
You look at me and you said he's Irish. His last name.
Yeah, exactly. And so I was right.
You disgust me.
I mean, you know, Flanagan is an Irish last name.
Well, guys, without further ado, we're about to learn how to do absolutely nothing with Micky Flanagan, and I'm very excited, man.
Met a girl, very nice girl, 10 years ago. Knew it was going to work out. We were meant for each other. The planets aligned, everything started to work out. And I'll tell you why it's worked out. She likes multitasking, and I like doing fuck all. And I mean proper fuck all as well. Old school fuck all. Not your teenage chillaxing. Come here, we is chillaxing, guy. They don't know their ball. I mean, old school fuck all. I'll talk you through it. There are young people in this room never witnessed it. You lay on the settee like that in a slightly darkened room and you just stare at the ceiling. That's it.
Oh my God.
I feel like I'm the king of doing nothing, bro.
Yeah, and I feel like I know what he's saying because he's like, you know, talking about young people chillaxing. It's like, oh yeah, you're sitting down, you're scrolling on your phone. We are not built the same.
Yeah.
I'm just staring at a wall.
Yeah, just laying down.
I'm just literally just like this. Sometimes I'll do that and my son will just look at me and be like, Dad, are you all right? My mom does the same shit.
Yeah.
It's like hereditary. We'll just be there like.
That's kind of scary.
It is kind of scary. It's kind of like I'm having a stroke.
At first
wonderful.
you joke about having a heart attack, now you're joking about. I'm like getting worried about you over there, guy.
Just now.
Like that in a slightly darkened room and you just stare at the ceiling. That's it. There's no what to do. Stare. Sometimes I ain't even thinking. I'm just being. I become unbearably light. Now, if you're with a woman who cares about you, she'll tolerate a lot of this type, but sometimes things will come up on a Saturday, she'll get a little bit, she'll look at you over the breakfast table, she'll say, look, this is not going to be another wasted day. And you slip off. Try and do fuck all. She comes and finds you. What you doing in there? You doing fuck all in there? I'm doing 3 things out here. If I've got to stop you doing fuck all, that's 4. That's too many even for me. Now come on. We've got to purchase something. So, a man's got to get slippery.
Come on, we've got to purchase something. That's exactly it. The funny thing is like, I don't know where he was at in this stage of his life, but it's like, you know, he's probably been doing great for a while, you know, raking in millions. I mean, look at the crowds he's selling out.
Yeah.
So I would say he has earned the right to do fuck all.
Yeah.
But according to his woman, he can't just, it's not enough that, you know, he's selling out arenas, that he's a beloved comic, you know, bringing in millions, probably bought him a really nice house.
Yeah.
Hey, he can't just be doing fuck all. He can't just be doing nothing.
That line made me laugh so hard of when he's like, when she's like, I'm doing 3 things right now. 4 telling you, because like I feel like we've all had that experience. You know, I remember like a long week of work. It's Sunday. I'm watching a little football. The lady comes in. I just did the dishes. I'm cleaning the floor. I'm doing this and that. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, relaxing my one day, like my one day to myself, you know? But
yeah, there's something in a woman's DNA that just is like, you know, a nuclear reactor when they see a man just sitting around. We've talked about it before, but it is so damn true. Like, because, you know, any woman that I've ever been with, didn't matter. I could work, you know, 6 days a week, 18-hour days. And then on Sunday, if I sit down and just do this, I can just see it. It's like one of those like temperature, you know, things where it's just slowly.
They're just boiling.
Rising. Oh, Lord. So relatable.
And even for me. Now, come on. We've got to purchase something. So, a man's got to get slippery. Double slippery. Try and carve out a few times in his life, but he can do proper fuck all. I'll tell you mine. Watching a kettle boil. That's lovely by the kettle, yeah. Now, your mum will tell you as a child, oh, a watch kettle never boils. It does, don't worry about that. Sometimes too quickly for my liking. The key to this is to get a really cheap kettle, the proper shit one from Argos. You know, on the first page, the shit kettle. The kettle with no name. Then you've got your toaster popping. Your toaster popping there. Because this is very important. This is health and safety. Got a toaster on. You've got to put on an high-vis jacket, hard that, put some cones out. Spend the rest of your life in court. But your main one is watching a bath run. This is your big one. You get about 10 to 12 minutes on a low flow. Sit on the edge of the bath and have a think about your life. The decisions you've made. You go, oh, well, she does make a lovely sandwich. Now, my wife has asked me to tell you she's not a crap shake. She said, don't put that out on DVD that I'm a crap shake. These are the discussions we've been having. She came in, she was at the hump, she had the right. I knew she was upset. Her face had gone all long and rodent-y. She said, oh, what are you doing? I said, I'm watching the bath run. She said, there must be something else you could be getting on with. I said, in a minute, I'm going to give it a nice swishing. Is that enough? Were you out or were you out?
Oh man, that's so funny, dude. That was so funny.
All right, man. Another banger from Micky. Once again, it's just so relatable. I think we've all been there as men, as a woman. You can let us know what happens when you see your man sitting around. I feel like it's just something that sparks in their DNA where they're just like, I knew it. He really is a useless piece of shit. Like,
yeah. You know, and I've a lot of the times too.
I bet on the wrong horse. That's what they're thinking. They're like, I knew it. I bet on the wrong fucking horse. I had such high hopes for him. He seems so ambitious, but he really is a little lazy fucker.
Yeah. Well, and you know, a lot of time it goes into like they're not with you when you're doing your work, so they only see you being a lazy piece of shit sometimes. So it's
This is true. And I purposefully make an effort to leave my work shit at work and not try to come home with the stress and the baggage, the bitching. I'm just like,
yeah.
So it seems like things are okay, but literally I'm, you know,
at your breaking point at all times.
Exactly. At all times, I'm like on the brink of a, you know, mental collapse.
Exactly. Yeah. And I mean, you know, I've been single for a little while now, or at least not single, but at least lived alone. I haven't lived with a lady in a while, you know, since
It's a while. It's been a while.
3 years I've lived by myself. You know, I've had
That's the same for
girlfriends and girlfriends stay with
years.
me, but you know, so I mean, like you get used to like doing it all too. You know what I mean? And then it's.
I'm gonna turn into an old cat lady, maybe.
Yeah,
I can see it.
Yeah,
but not cats. I'll have dogs.
I still have some hope
For yourself.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I always just hold on to the fact that I can just lower my standards one of these days and snatch up something. But
This is true.
yeah, no, that's the only thing holding me back. But oh god, but yeah, no, absolutely hilarious video. Like you said, so relatable, man. Every time we watch Micky Flanagan, it just brings up these stories and pieces of our life that are so relatable.
Yeah, I like it too because some comedians, like, I feel like when they'll bring up stuff like that, they could be like a little bit like mean or a little bit harsh, but it's definitely like there's that like sweetness to it and just like relatability that makes it like so easy to identify with it without the like, kind of harshness that some comedians might have. So
And some of the words he used, I'm gonna start using some of these sayings.
Yeah,
like
it's
when he says,
fun.
"My wife doesn't want you to think she's a crab shack."
I was gonna ask, I'm glad you brought that up because it slipped my mind when we started rambling.
Yeah.
And I was gonna ask in the comments, I was like, did he say a crab shack?
That's what I heard. Crab shack.
Yeah, that's what I heard too, which
That's
is
such
not
a
an American.
Banger.
It is. And even just like then she comes in all rodent faced. Like I knew exactly what he was.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolute banger, man.
He's so descriptive. Like I love his language.
Yeah, and I just love how he always
I'm
brings
gonna
up
give
these,
it a little swish.
yeah, a little swish.
A little swish.
So funny, man. And yeah, I mean, it's funny because a lot of his comedy is not as relatable as an American, but he still pulls all these pieces. Like we don't have kettle pots. Like we don't heat up kettle pots. I haven't had a toaster in a decade or more.
What are you doing with your
We don't
life?
really. I don't know about you. I don't draw baths.
I don't draw baths very often. Is that a British thing? Like I don't as a man, we don't really draw baths as men in America.
We just take showers and move on.
Am I right though?
Yeah.
Like it's almost like unmanly. Like let me just be real. Like
Yeah, it always
if you
kinda had
told
been,
me
yo.
you were drawing a bath, I'd be like,
Yeah. What are you doing? I'm drawing a bath right now.
you're gonna do your nails too?
Yeah, it is kind of not
You gonna
really.
paint your nails on?
It's not
you
really
got a
in our
little glass
culture.
of wine and some candles.
Well, I remember when I was a little kid, I grew up with my sister and my mom, right? And they would always take baths. So I would take baths, and I remember, and like I was in like 4th grade or 5th grade, and I told somebody that like, oh yeah, when I get home, I'm gonna take a bath or something like that, and they all these boys were like, what? And it was like, boom, you instantaneously get picked on. And after that, I was like, yeah, I'm not taking baths anymore.
You know what you seem like? You seem like the type of guy who would like draw a bath and like fart in the bath and then bite at the bubbles.
That's a wild thing to say. And the fact that I've never even had that thought come across my brain to do just shows that you've done that shit. You've done that.
Can I be honest with you?
Yes.
A bath is really nice. I took a bath recently and it was just phenomenal. And I was thinking, like, why don't I do this more often? I've lived in a lot of places that didn't have like bathtubs. I have like a nice bathtub in my apartment, and all I ever use it for is to give my dog a bath. But I'm telling you, I took a bath the other day and I was like, why don't I do this more? I need to take a page out of Micky's book, and just sit in there and just stare at the wall. I'll give it a little swish.
I have a really nice bathtub in my basement, and
Can it fit 2 people?
it could probably. It's pretty big. And I have a small one in my daughter's bathroom, and then just a shower in my room. And my mom's visiting, and she's staying down in my basement. And she's like, I'm going to take a bath in the basement. I was like,
She's the only person who will ever use it.
I was
down
like,
there.
Mom, let me clean the bathtub first, because nobody's ever been in there. Like, and I haven't lived there that long, but like, I'm still like, okay. And I literally had to go down there on hands and knees scrubbing it because I
That's
was
probably
like,
why I don't take baths, because it's like you have to
yeah,
do all that stuff.
all the extracurricular activities,
All right. Anyways, that was a long tangent about baths. Let us know in the comments. Is that something you do as men in the UK? You take baths? That would make sense because they have like a cold, more dreary climate. And that like, what is it? What is the word I'm looking for? And there's more precipitation in there.
Humidity.
Yeah. More humid climates.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
I feel like it gets into your bones.
Real quick, I
like
do have a
that type of
question.
cold.
I do have a question that's a serious question, because we're traveling to the UK next year. Is it true that most places in Europe don't have air conditioning? Is that a
Yes.
truth? That's just crazy.
All across Europe, they don't have air conditioning. Black Pegasus went out there to hook up with to film content with Anthony Ray, another fellow reactor, and that's one of the things that he was saying. I think they were in Belgium, and he was just saying it was like so hot that
That's
he wasn't
wild.
used to it. Like
I heard that's
Anthony
one
Ray
of the
had to
biggest
buy-
cultural shifts from America to many other parts of the world is the air conditioning.
Which is funny because I grew up my whole life in Colorado with no air conditioning. It's not something that's been like standard here. I feel like.
Yeah, I
in
didn't
most
have air
places.
conditioning when I was a kid too, actually. But still, it's like as you get older and you get more comfortable with it, especially like in the summer,
Mhm.
like yeah, I couldn't imagine. Like I just got back from Florida. I couldn't imagine like being outside all day and then coming inside with no air conditioning.
That's different though. Florida.
Yeah. So do
That's
places in like South America, do they all have air conditioning?
Mm-mm. They just suck it up. They have big fans.
Yeah.
Like in Colombia, when I went to Colombia,
Yeah.
fans.
Okay. Well, hey, you learn something new every day. But thank you guys so much for watching, man. I really hope you enjoyed this. If you did, drop a like. And if you want to join us on this journey of just laughing and having a good time and doing fuck all, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you on our page. And hey, we'll see you on the next one.
Peace.